Hello everyone, and today I'll be guiding you guys through a pretty complete IBSL math functions question, and this will test your understanding on sketching AX plus B over CX plus D graphs, and your understanding of asymptotes, Y-intercepts, X-intercepts, and so on. So the function f of x is given by 2x plus 3 over x minus 3. For x is all real numbers and x does not equals 3. Show that y equals 2 is an asymptote of the graph y equals f over x. So from this we can exactly find out what the vertical asymptote is. So we can answer this question first. Vertical asymptote is basically what x can't be. So right here it says x can't be 3. So the vertical asymptote is x equals 3. That is your answer. So what x can't be, normally it's the vertical asymptote is something divided by 0. So x minus 3 can't be divided by 0. Therefore x can't be divided by 3. That's where this concept is from. Okay, so we answered AII. So if that is the vertical asymptote, therefore the other asymptote that's not included, there might be slant asymptote, but we will not go into that into much detail. We'll go into horizontal asymptote. So AI, horizontal asymptote. So the basic process is we plug infinity into x and see where y heads towards. So y equals 2 to the infinity plus 1 over infinity minus 3 for x heads towards infinity. So 2 infinity, you can ignore the 1, so this equals 2 infinity over infinity, which equals 2. Therefore y equals 2 will be the horizontal asymptote. An easier way of understanding this is if the format is ax plus b over cx plus d, then in that case the horizontal asymptote will be the leading coefficient, which is a divided by c. That will be the horizontal asymptote if the format is ax plus b over cx plus d. So we have shown y equals 2 is an asymptote by plugging in infinity. Therefore it will head towards y equals 2. Sorry. Write down the coordinates of the point P at which the asymptotes intersect. Sorry. So sorry if I open this again. At where the asymptotes intersect, so we know that there's a vertical asymptote at x equals 3. So let me just brief sketch it. And there's a horizontal asymptote at y equals 2. That's x equals 3, that's y equals 2. Therefore there has to be an intersection at this particular point, which is 3, 2, which is basically what the horizontal asymptote is and what the vertical asymptote is. Find the point of intersection of the graph and the axes. So right here we have to find the x-intercepts as well as the y-intercepts, and this would enable us to sketch a graph pretty well. So for x-intercepts, this is when y equals 0. So let's say this point, y equals 0. So we have to find what x is. So we know that the function is y equals 2x plus 1 over x minus 3. So when y equals 0 equals 0 equals 2x plus 1 over x minus 3, and in this case 2x plus 1 equals 0, 2x equals minus 1, and x equals minus 1. Ooh, sorry. Oh no, I think it just crashed. Let me open OneNote again. Sorry, I had to rewrite it again. So that's the process. X equals minus 1 over 2. Hence, the x-intercept could be said as the coordinate minus 1 over 2, comma 0. So now we have to find the y-intercept, and this is when x equals 0. So this is the function, 2x plus 1 over x minus 3. And at x equals 0, this would mean y equals 2 times 0 plus 1 divided by 0 minus 3. And this would equal 1 over minus 3, which would mean y equals minus 1 over 3. Therefore, the coordinate would be 0, comma, minus 1 over 3. So what we have here is 4 really important things that we need to sketch ax plus b over cx plus d. We have the horizontal asymptote, and that is at y equals 2. We have the vertical asymptote at x equals 3. We have the x-intercept at minus 1 over 2, coordinate at minus 1 over 2, comma 0, and the coordinate of the y-intercept at 0, comma minus 1 over 3. So therefore, when we sketch this, let me see if we can insert a graph. Oh, we can't. I'm just still experimenting with this. So from here, let me just draw a rough sketch. The exam, please use a ruler. So we can label, let's say we label y equals 2, which would be somewhere here. That's y equals 2, and that's a horizontal asymptote. And let's say x equals 3, which would be somewhere here. And sorry, I've drawn the y-intercept at 0, comma minus 1 over 3, which would be at this particular place, and around about here would be minus 1 over 2, comma 0. So what we have here is all the points we need to sketch an ax plus b over cx plus d graph. So hopefully, if you line it up nicely, that would be your graph. As we would, oh no, that's terribly drawn. Something like that. And more like that. Let me rub that out. That's much better. That would be your graph of y equals 2x plus 1, x minus 3. So if we kind of look at the mark scheme for this question, yep, we've done that, the asymptotes, and that's the most important thing. You label your horizontal asymptotes, vertical asymptotes, and actually labeling your intercepts. That would be much better. And the shape should be well drawn, unlike mine. Please use a ruler, and a rough sketch would be nice. Thank you for watching, and hopefully this tutorial has helped you.